Ever wonder where 40 acres and a mule comes from? That whole reparations for slavery thing? It's actually Sherman's credit. He gets all the credit. You might be sitting there thinking, hey, Lieutenant Tommy, I thought Sherman was not a fan of free men of color and actually tried to kick him out of his army, which is where this comes into play. See, during his march to the sea, he had a lot of fugitive slaves that were running to his lines. He didn't mind so much the men that could actually hold a musket and help fight. He did mind the invalids, the women, and the children that were clogging up his army, slowing them down, and then taking food from their mouths. So he came up with an idea on January 16th, 1865, which is post-March to the Sea, but like in preparations for the Carolina marches, where, hey, listen, I'm going to take confiscated land that I got from planters, and I'm going to give escaped slaves, 40 acres of land, and then a mule to help farm that land. This does two things. A, it punishes those dirty, dirty slavers, takes their land from them, and gives it to the victims of their atrocities. It then also takes those individuals, gets them out of his army, so that now he doesn't have to worry about feeding them. They can become self-sufficient on their own land. They're not bogging down and slowing down his army. On top of all of that, they can then provide food back to said army. This is actually a great idea that came out of, well, a really awful racist human being's brain. But in any case, it's a really good idea. That is up until Lincoln gets assassinated and Johnson takes over as being president and then takes all that land back from those individuals and then gives it back to the planters in which it was taken from to begin with, because Johnson was a secret rebel.